So I thought I'd do an update on Victor. I think I told you a while ago that he was in a very sorry state. Ugh, need new teeth. Um, the hole at the side of his face was huge and open and sore and red. So I don't video my fish when they're in such a bad state. But I feel quite confident he's on the mend. I expect you can see it if Lloyd doesn't turn around. It's still healing. I did think that perhaps he had a hole in the head, but now I don't believe that. I believe he either burnt himself on the heater by getting trapped down between there and the filter when he was after food, or on something else in here, that it was actually a wound, and he was just miserable because he was sick. I mean, now he's eating like nobody's business. He's become absolutely addicted to garlic, and now I have to drench his food in garlic. So the treatment I did for him was mostly, as I said, the Malafex. And I only did that for about 4 days. It does kind of make the water a bit sticky and whatever, so I do use my UV light quite a bit to remove some of it. So I kind of used it, put the UV light on, and then redone it, and did a lot of water changes. And he was not eating that well to start off with, but now he is. I just use his normal food and put garlic on it, and he's been eating that. And all the fish seem to like that now. I also put 2 almond leaves in. I did that. I did one, and then I left it about 4 or 5 days and put in a second one. I'm not sure how well that would do for him, but I am pleased with the way he's healing. I'm not saying it might not have been a hole in the head. I know it's a little bit more difficult to get rid of than what this has been. He was very stressed when I put back in the rainbows when their tank was being mended. They'd been together such a long time, I didn't think it would make much of a difference, but he really was miserable when they were in there. And he was going after all the guppies. He doesn't go after the rainbow fish, but he really does go after the guppies. And now it's all calm and he's fine again. You can tell some of the guppies in here are really small. He could put them in his mouth without thinking about it. I've got some nice little guppies in here now. So I'm quite pleased with Victor. You know, now he's got his tank to himself. I'm going to, once he's healed, I'm going to do some changes in this tank. I'm not doing any, I'm not even gravel vacuuming at the moment. I don't want anything to get inside of the open wound, so I've been very careful. I've just done a very light vacuum here and there. Don't want to kick anything up into the water column. And as I say, I do put the UV light on quite a lot. So this is a tiny little endlet there. A little male endlet swimming right by him. You know, he could just eat these babies without even thinking about it. So it's definitely the fish that do eat the babies are the rainbow fish. Victor will get a newborn if it's dazed and confused, but most of the time. See, this is what he does. He tries to get into places he really shouldn't try to get into. Gets himself into trouble. So I am moving things in the tank about, cutting down the plants a bit so he's got a lot more top swimming space. The heater keeps coming away from the wall, which really is annoying. I've really got to find some way of keeping that attached. So everybody else in here is fine. I cannot believe how long I've had this tetra here. That's a fruit tetra. I've had this one, he must be 5, something like that now. Everybody says that they died quite quickly, but he's been fine. He's in there on his own. He's young. He wasn't very happy when I put other tetras like him in there, so I've left him where he is. But hopefully, within the next few months, Victor will be completely healed. I'm going to keep a really good eye on him.